G'day dads, welcome to Cooking with Cameron, coming to on the Fathering channel. Time to apron up, time to get in the kitchen, and let's have a go at an Aussie inspired veal stir-fry. Well, g'day dads, great for you to join us tonight. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but a couple of weeks ago I just got inspired, thought came across the mind. I had a friend shot a wallaby and I've got this whole wallaby. It's still in the freezer, don't worry, that will be on the video. But I went, wallaby, what can I do with it? And the thought came to mind, Australian native seasonings. Now, I don't know about you, but I've got a go-to seasoning. It's called Italian mixed herbs. Everything, my spuds, my meats, everything just ends up with Italian mixed herbs. And I don't want to do that to a wallaby. I want to get some Australian sort of stuff. The only thing that came to mind was stuff called lemon myrtle, and it's a seasoning. Now, got a pack of it. I also got a pack of other spices as well. How good's that? But what am I doing tonight? I'm playing around. I've been messing around with these. I made some pancakes this morning with some spices in it, some native herbs. I'm still working on that recipe. You can sort of taste it because I use spelt. Spelt has its own flavour. So I'm still working on all that. So hang with us, dads. That's coming soon. But what have I done for tonight? Well, I've got a kilo of veal tonight. Went to our local butcher and he had some veal on special, so I got some veal. But going through this box of tastings, I found some dried bush tomatoes, some dried pepperberry, and then I don't add salt to anything, so you'll let me slide on this one, dads. Saltbush. Now, what I've done is I've just put this into the mortar and pestle. Yeah, I even went out and bought a mortar and pestle for this one. And I'm just going to add, so instead of, I'm going to stir fry. What's a stir fry? Stir fry is fast cooked food. Rightio, so we want to it's just got to hit that pan and sizzle, boom, cooked. So instead of doing the Asian soy sauce, oyster sauce, fish sauce, ginger, garlics and all that sort of amazing flavours, lemongrass, I thought let's have a go with some Aussie stuff. So, I've already been bashing away at this, so bit of olive oil. Oh, the flavours in this, the smell in this house is just amazing, dads. So I bashed this up before I started working, then I thought, why don't I video it? Come for the journey. Look, that's all I'm going to say is if this tastes anywhere near as good as this place smells, we're in for a winner. And dads, if there's anyone out there that's used a mortar and pestle, that's the very first time I've ever used one. If anyone's out there that's actually used one, want to send me some tips, love to hear from you. Give that a stir through. I've still got an hour or so before I want to cook dinner. So I'm just going to let that sit there and marinate for a bit. Anyway, dads, we're going to cut up some veggies, ready to go. I'm going to get the rice cooking, and so when we're ready to cook, I'll come back and we'll go from there. Well, dads, my wingman's decided to join me.
I'm not your wingman.
Yes, you are. You sit underneath my wing. You're my wingman.
I'm not the man.
Okay, my wing girl. Anyway, dads, time to start cooking. Got the rice cooking. Now, our pork has been marinating. And again, that we used saltbush, pepperberry, and bush tomato. A little bit of olive oil. Now, again, I told you I'm experimenting. Might have probably actually decided would have been better off with veggie oil because it doesn't have a stronger flavour. I put my nose in there and I'm smelling the olive oil, but that's okay. As I said, we're experimenting. What veggies have we got, Squirt?
Carrot, capsicum, spring onion.
No, leek.
Leek. Why I found leek on the table.
Yes, that's right.
Broccoli and cabbage.
And cabbage. Rightio, when we get to cook that, I'm going to put some lemon myrtle seasoning into that. But first of all, we're going to get our wok hot. So we get ready to wok on. So we get the wok on, and we're going to get that hot. Now I've got a whole heap of oil in the bottom of this. Okay, so we've got a small knob of butter. We're going to get that hot. You can use oil. Now we're going to fry off the meat really quickly, because that's what a stir fry is. It's quick cook. And we're also, let's just push this to the side for a moment. Okay, and because I wanted to cook quickly, we're not going to overload the pan.
Do you want me to get a bowl out?
2 steps ahead of you.
Hot.
No, it's a bowl.
Hot.
You got it the wrong way around.
No, I'm not going to put my hair in it because we're going to put food in it. But a hat. It can very quickly become a hat.
Could be. How's that looking? Beautiful?
Oh, amazing.
Amazing. Okay, let's take that out. So to get that out quickly, and we're not going to turn the heat off. What I want you to do is the leek, I want that straight into that fry pan.
Right.
Get that leek cooking down. So we want the leek to soften. Right here, Dads. We've got everything bar the cabbage, veggies. Just going to put a little bit, can you just pour that water in? And we're also going to put a little bit of lemon myrtle into here. Lemon myrtle. So pour that in. A 1/4 teaspoon of that. Oh, it's doing my head. We're doing a stir fry and I'm not smelling soy sauce, oyster sauce, or any of those Asian flavours. But what I'm finding with this Aussie, native herbs and spices is they're real earthy flavours. Let's get that cabbage going now.
Can I pour the pork in?
Yep, you can pour the pork in. Right here, that's pretty much all cooked down. Just tip it straight in off. Now we've got some of that pork juice there, which is going to be beautiful. The reality is, Dads, we're ready to serve up. We have one more thing to put in.
Coming through.
And that's, oh yes, some pine nuts. And I've just roasted those pine nuts. I'm just after that, just a little bit of crunch, something different, a little different texture. Oh, so quick wrap up. We've got the pork was marinated in salt bush, pepperberry, bush tomato and some olive oil. And then we've just thrown in some lemon myrtle. Now, Dad's not sponsored, but I got this stuff from Rugenic online. Have a look at it. It seems to be good. They seem to be a good price as well. So I guess we better have a quick taste, hey?
Tasting forks.
Tasting fork. Make sure you get some veggies.
Miss out on the pork.
Oh, Dads.
Oh.
It's really hot, but really beautiful. Over to you. Get in the kitchen, have a go. As I said at the beginning, my go-to is that Asian sort of flavouring. I'm having to go with some Aussie flavourings. So have a crack. Anyway, Dads, we're going to serve the family. Until next time, keep it great, Dads.